Hey guys, so I've gotten a comment saying something like, do you need a laptop for college? And today I'm going to explain to you why it's a worthwhile investment. Now, this is not some video affiliated with Krea University. This is a video I'm making with no sponsorship or anything whatsoever. I don't want there to be any misconceptions out there. Today I'll show you my laptop, why I would choose this laptop, and what you should think about when choosing a laptop for college. So, this is my pride and joy, the Asus ZenBook 14. There are all kinds of laptops out there. There are gaming laptops, right? There are work laptops. There are something in between those two laptops. Ideally, you want to go for a laptop that is portable, usually, and one that is powerful enough for the work you do on your laptop. Before we start, first of all, why would you buy a laptop? Someone asked me this in the comments section, so I'm going to tell you what we do on our laptops and why I would recommend buying one. When you start in your first year, at Krea University at least, you're going to be reading a lot of documents for a long time. Every day you're going to be reading. Some reading will be there for you to read. You'll be highlighting documents. You'll be visiting web pages for work. This is one of those situations where doing it on your phone would be kind of a headache to most people. So I would highly recommend buying a laptop or something that resembles a laptop. I've seen people here with an iPad with a keyboard, for example. Laptop form factor is a very big topic because you have lots of different form factors. Gaming laptops are often large and bulky compared to others because they have very powerful processors that get hot fast, and what that results in is you need a lot more space to store that cooling, the processors, GPU, external GPU, all that stuff. So basically you need a bigger laptop. If you're someone who's a hardcore gamer and you game like every single day and you know you're going to be doing it for a long time, it's going to be heavier than, like, say, a thin and light like this one. And if you're someone who games, I feel like you're ready to sacrifice that thin form factor for a gaming specific laptop. But if you're not a hardcore gamer, a thin and light should be fine for you. Go for a thin and light because it'll fit in your bag and it'll be light enough for you to carry around, and trust me, you will be carrying it around. I wake up in the morning, go to the library, and then I'll have a class. Then I'll go to the class and I'll have to walk there, walk back, walk to different classes. So you're moving around every single day often. You want a portable laptop. I mean, this is a 14-inch laptop. There are 13-inch laptops. There are even 12-inch laptops. There are 18-inch laptops. You really want to think about the size because that's something you can't change after buying the laptop. You'll want to fit your laptop into your bag. Look for a laptop that's maybe between 13 and 15 inches. Again, this is a 14-inch laptop, so I can easily put in this cover and put that cover into my bag. You don't need a cover, obviously. I just use it because I want to. In classrooms, the desks, at least at Krea University, your desk is not often that big. So a smaller laptop means you have more space to keep your hands when you're working or listening in class and taking notes and not watching YouTube videos, which is why I would recommend going for a smaller form factor. Not only do you get that extra table real estate for your hands, but you also get a fittable laptop that goes into your bag easily. You can carry it around in your hand like this if you want. Ideally, you want to go for a laptop that is portable, usually, and one that is powerful enough for the work you do on your laptop. Let's start with processors because that's a very important factor. There are three main things to look out for in your processor. There are two processor companies that I know of, AMD and Intel. Ryzen makes AMD processors. Intel makes, well, Intel processors. This laptop rocks an Intel i7 1260p processor. Wait, what does that mean? So I want you to think about the last letter in every processor name you see because it's actually very important and people don't talk about this very much. In most cases, three letters you'll see: U, P, and H. U-series processors are basically designed for someone like a student, someone who doesn't game, someone who maybe opens a Word document or two, browses the internet. This is someone who's not using power-intensive programs, someone who's not editing 4K video, someone who's not, doing fluid simulations. Above U, you have P-series. Above U-series processors, you have P-series processors. These are built more towards performance. They have slightly higher wattage. Basically, they give you more power, so they drain battery a little bit faster, but they're more powerful and they're good for tasks like, say, 4K video editing, maybe some Lightroom photo editing sort of thing. Finally, above P-series processors, you have H-series processors. H, HK, HX, whatever. Basically, anything with an H means it's really powerful. It can handle 4K video editing, 5K video editing even. It really depends on the laptop, and you can't just judge a laptop by its processor, but that letter is a big differentiator. Right, so processing aside, there are other things to think about when you're buying a laptop. Now, I made a mistake. I went for a laptop with a screen that wasn't that bright, and the consequence of that was I would always be thinking, oh, the window's over there. Oh, I have to sit against the window, away from the window. Oh, there's a light over there. I have to turn the screen like this so it doesn't glare on the screen. Basically, you have to always think about the lighting situation so that you can see your screen. That can be really annoying. You can solve this problem by buying a laptop with a bright screen. I would go for maybe 500 nits, 550, 500 or above. This laptop has a glossy screen. Why would you go for a glossy screen if it's full of reflections? And they tend to make the screen look higher resolution than it is. In other words, the image looks sharp and crisp. Then there's the keypad. Now, this is from my experience, but from what I understand, go for a keypad with less flex.
Damn, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm flexing my keyboard. Specifically, go for the J and K keys. Push your hand down there. That's what she said. There's usually flex on those keys on some laptops. I would spend at least maybe $600 on a laptop. My last laptop was about $600 and it lasted for about 2 years before the hinge had to be replaced. So if you're going to college and you're someone who plans to use their laptop for like 5 years, 4 years, it's worth spending more money on. So from what I've heard, some great options, actually a really good option that everyone is recommending is the HP NV14.
Come across on camera because it's a real reflecty boy, but this screen is just so excellent. Like, it also has a delta E of less than 2, and oh, it's 16 by 10. Fantastic. All this space down here is actually getting used.
The HP NV14 is said to be the perfect laptop almost. So if you're a student, look at that first, and chances are it's probably sold out. If not, go for it. But if you're someone who edits like, say, 4K video, you should probably go for a high-speed laptop. So this right here is the Asus ZenBook 14. It comes with an Intel Evo i7 1260p processor. It does get a bit hot, like me. But that's because, 4K video can be very demanding on the processor. Yeah, so this is my laptop. It's an Asus ZenBook. MacBooks, I've heard, are the original thin and light. They are excellent. Their battery life is unbeaten. They have the best battery life on the market. If you're an Apple person, you're probably just going to go for a MacBook anyway. But think about these things, and it could help you in the long run. So that's my take on university laptop. If you're coming to Krea University, at least from my experience, here are some things that I wish I thought about before I bought my laptop, my last laptop. Thanks for watching. All the best with your board exams, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Oh my god, what must people think? Like this guy just sitting in the OAT and talking to a camera.